Hey guys, this is Martin again from Seriously. Today I'm going to introduce you guys our new line of 12 volt LED battery packs. These battery packs are all custom designed and custom made to work specifically with any 12 volt LED system. These battery packs, they are very cool because not only do they come in 3 convenient capacities and sizes, but they're also going to allow you to disconnect from all the wires and everything that you have been dealing with in the past. You could actually set these up in pretty much any application you wish, and you could save a lot of time because you don't have to run wires or find a power supply or find a plug or anything like that. So very convenient, very compact, and very, very efficient. So not only do these battery packs come ready to go, but they also have a low voltage cutoff circuit in there that actually protects the battery from over discharging or overcharging. This circuit in here actually will open up the circuit once the voltage gets too low, and therefore that'll turn off your strip, so it'll let you know, hey, it's time to charge, and it'll also save the battery from over discharging, because with lithium polymer batteries, they actually, if you drain them too much, they get damaged and you can't charge them back up. So these are very cool. They all come with it. Not only do they come with that protection circuit, but they also have a fuel gauge that allows you to see the charge of the battery without having to displug or disconnect anything like that. This fuel gauge is available on all of the different models, and it consists of 5 LEDs. Each one represents 20%, and if it's 5, it's fully charged, 4, it's about 80%, 3 is about 60%, so on and so forth. And this is very convenient because once you're setting up at a venue or whatever, instead of having to put a voltmeter to each one of them, all you do is click that button, it lights up, and you get an idea of the voltage and how much juice they have. So you could tell whether you could, yes, go ahead and run them or plug them in at the charger for a couple hours. We're also going to have different chargers available. We're going to have very easy plug-and-play chargers. You just plug them into the wall and you leave them alone, and 3 or 4 hours later they're done charging. And then we're also going to have smart chargers that allow you to choose a charge current, and therefore you could charge these guys up very quickly with the very efficient high amperage charger. So we're going to have all those options available. So right now, guys, I'm going to show you a cool little demonstration here. So this is just a regular white 50/50 LED strip, and you can plug them straight up like that, and you can let them run, and you don't have to worry about it, because if the voltage gets too low or whatever, the circuit in here will protect the battery. Okay, so you could do a simple setup like this. The 10,000 milliamp battery will actually run a dual density 50/50 LED strip for about 4 hours. If it's a single density, it'll do anywhere from 6 to 8 hours. The 5,000 milliamp will run a 50/50 dual density for about 2 hours, and the 3200 milliamp will run a dual density for about 1 hour and 20 minutes. So they are very cool, very efficient, and all those run times are rated with a dual density 16-foot roll of 50/50 wide strip. So if you run a single density or you don't run them super bright, you put them on a dimmer or something, you could get a lot more runtime out of them. So just keep in mind, guys, that these run times aren't dictated like that. I mean, there's just different ways that you can run, get different run times. So you'll have different results depending on your applications and all that. So as you can see, you can plug them straight up and they run and all that, and life's good, right? So let's say you are doing an application that involves an LED contour or any LED DMX driver with an RGB strip, right? These run on 12 volts and all that, so it's really cool. But you also want to run wireless DMX. So in this case, we have our NeDMX module, and these run on 5 volts, and this is 12 volts. If you're to plug this into here, you'll blow it in a second. But we're going to come out with all these different cool accessories and components to allow you to create different setups. So we have this harness here, and one of the outputs is 5 volts, which is perfect for this guy over here, and then one of them is 12 volts, which is perfect for this guy over here. So the way you do this, you plug in the main lead to the output of the strip, and then you plug in the 12 volt lead to your LED driver, just like that. And we're also going to have all these different connectors and stuff, so that you'll be able to build your setup customized to how you want it. And then we're also going to have these other adapters here. This one's for the NEDMX. This plugs in right over here and gets you power. But we're also going to have some of these in mini USB versions to power standalone interfaces and other things like that. So then we plug the 5-volt one over here. It goes for a cool little miniature regulator here, and it gives us power over here. So now we have power here, and all we got to do next is plug in our signal, and there you have it, guys. We have a computer across the room running this RGB show, and as you can see, with one 12-volt pack, you can run both your 5-volt stuff and your 12-volt stuff, and it all runs off one thing. And the module here will protect the battery for run slow or anything like that. So very cool stuff, guys. If you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, please drop us a comment during the YouTube comment box. Also, don't forget to check out our website at sears.com, and thanks for watching.